I remember the days when I was a victim of stress. I remember the days when I lived depressed. I remember those days like it was yesterday. I remember when I once weighed 160 pounds and because of stress I came down to 90 pounds. I remember the days when I was as light as a thread. In those days, many of my enemies wanted me dead. I remember the days when I keep walking with my hand on my head. I remembered when there was no God in my head. I remember those days when the enemy had me thinking it's easier to just get rid of yourself than to be yourself. I remember the days when the devil wanted to abort my future, when the devil wanted to destroy me. But I keep going on and pressing forward. I'm so glad that on the solid rock of Jesus Christ today I stand, that I can only think of what I've been through, but I don't have to go through that again. I'm so glad that now that I found Jesus, I can encourage somebody in the Lord. I could use the stress of my past to encourage someone to be strong in the Lord. I may have been light as a thread. Many may have wished me dead. But that was not the desire that God has for me. That was not the desire that God has for me. When the enemy thought that my feet was on sinking sand, my feet was planted on a solid rock. Even though I did not know that my feet were on solid rock, my God has placed my feet on a solid rock. Even though I've been through so much, even though the enemy whispers so many lies in my ears, even though the enemy says it's not worth living, there was a small voice inside my head that says, you should keep living, because life is worth living. I'm so glad that I listened to that small voice inside my head than listening to that heavy voice that says it's not worth living. I'm so glad that I never listened to that voice that says, give up your life because it's not worth living. I'm so glad I never listened to that voice, but I listened to the tiny voice that says, your life is worth living, so keep on living. I'm so glad that I listened to the voice of the Lord that kept me going on. I'm so glad that I listened to that voice that made me go on and on. And I'm so glad that I can encourage somebody in the Lord. Whoever it is that is listening to me while I'm speaking now, I bring you strength in the name of Jesus. I bring you strength in the name of Jesus. I encourage you in the Lord in the name of Jesus. I am encouraging you to hold on to God. It doesn't matter what you're going through in life. Just hold on to Jesus. I know there are times in your life when you feel like you want to give up. There are times in your life when you feel like you want to throw in the towel. But I'm encouraging you to hold on to God. I'm encouraging you to hold on to your towel. I'm encouraging you to keep your faith in the Lord. I'm encouraging you to keep your eyes on the Lord. Keep your eyes on the prize. Rise up your spirit and have a little faith in God. He's the same God yesterday, today, and forever, boy. If you just have a little faith in your God, He shall bring you out of the place that you're in your life. It could be a financial problem, a marital problem. You could be in a relationship that's filled with abuse. Your friends might be tormenting you because they are led by the devil to torment you. You could be sick. You could just be going through a lot. It doesn't matter what. You could have lost a loved one or a friend. It doesn't matter what you're going through. Your business might be failing. You might not be able to pay your bills because of your financial status. Your mother, your father, sister, brother, a friend, a neighbor might be in hospital struggling, and it's causing you to rebel against God because you think that you're praying for healing and deliverance for those persons, and God are not hearing you. But I'm encouraging you to hold on to your God, hold on to your faith. God is with you. He's for you, so no one can be against you. And the solid rock of Jesus Christ you stand. God will bring you out of that place, just as He is bringing me, Evangelist Stella, out of that place.